Hey there, you beautiful people. I am Timmy Butlezi, and today I want to talk about spiritual abuse. I really want to talk about this topic of spiritual abuse. It's Women's Month, right? And we talk about psychological abuse, we talk about narcissistic abuse, we talk about verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, all sorts of abuse. But we really don't talk about, I don't think a lot is being addressed when it comes to spiritual abuse. I mean, people abusing each other. I mean, when you start abusing somebody spiritually, you can get them in all sorts of ways. With the shamans in the West Coast in America, every woman is following these sexy shamans with abs. They are following these sexy shamans. I've been to too many ayahuasca ceremonies where I've seen these young women. They're like, hey, he's so hot. He's a shaman. I'm like, he's a snake. Run for your life and close your legs. Listen here. You take your legs like this and you close them, okay? I want to talk about this more so with the people from the collective culture. What do I mean by people from the collective culture? Everybody with black hair, okay? Black hair, okay? So, the Catholic Church has been abusing people all this time. Now all of this stuff is coming out. But I honestly think white folk are from the individualistic culture. White folk can just walk away. They just walk away. Like, my husband's white. My husband was like, I can't deal with this stuff, and he just walked away, right? He walked away from all of those shenanigans of the Catholic Church. He just did his thing. He's just like, oh, this is crazy, I gotta go. As people from the collective culture, everybody with black hair, okay, Mexicanos, Africans, African Americans, Asian people, Indian people. Our culture is formed from struggle. Look at Mexico. Everybody is helping each other because they struggle in Mexico. African people, everybody is tightly knit like this because they struggle in Africa, right? Asia, you look at the Philippines. Wait, my goodness. Yeah. You go to India. There are so many Asian countries that you can go to where you see the power of the collective culture. Everybody with black hair, Asians, Mexican, black people, Indian people, we all kind of think alike. It's all about family. It's all about saving face. It's all about white people. I say white people will tell you their business even though you didn't ask for their business, okay? They will get there on the YouTubes. They will tell you. I have white friends who tell me stuff. I'm like, as a black person, I probably wouldn't tell you that stuff, especially from Africa. But look, I'm married to a white man, so for me, I don't actually care. I just speak my truth because you can't shame me once I've spoken my truth, right? You can't really shame me. And this is how we manipulate each other and spiritually abuse each other. People from the collective culture. So we've talked about all sorts of abuse. Now let's talk about the spiritual abuse. In the collective culture, the way spiritual abuse works. Firstly, these crazy narcissists know that people from the collective culture don't speak. They're so afraid of speaking up about what ills are happening in whatever culture or community they are in, right? So if I abuse you, or if I, take money from you, this is how it works in the collective culture. People will usually say, they'll abuse you by saying, give me something and I'll pray for you, okay? They always, it actually works this way. God's gonna bless you. Hallelujah! God's gonna bless you. I'm like, you are broke. You are asking me for money, and then I'm going to wait for your prayers. How about you go to God yourself and get on praying with God so that God can bless you, so that I can stop taking care of you, so that I can stop being the blessing that is your financial resource. But this is how it works in the collective, especially in the collective families. We use God to manipulate our children. I'm going to pray for you so that God can bless you. No, I can pray for myself. How about you pray for yourself? I pray for myself, and we both go to God together and pray for ourselves to God, and so we can both get help from God. Okay? Because the truth of the matter is, I cannot breathe you, nor can you breathe me. You did not create the oxygen. You did not create my nostrils. You did not create my lungs. So I'm sorry, there's no amount of prayers you can say for me, or do for me, or plead for me, or intercede with God for me that I cannot do for myself. So once we understand this, we will stop being spiritually manipulated and emotionally manipulated by crazy prophets and crazy shamans. In Las Vegas, there are so many of these shamans. They are raping young women because these young women are going all the way to Peru with these shamans. Actually, it's not even Las Vegas. It's the whole of the West Coast. The whole of the West Coast. Everybody's running to ayahuasca. I'm running to ayahuasca. I said, yeah. These women don't understand. As women, we need to understand that one with God is a majority. No. I don't need some damn male shaman to tell me that they're going to pray for me, they're going to touch me on the head, I'm going to fall over, and I'm going to see God. No, I can see God by sitting in my house and meditating. Okay?
Oh, before we sign off, I got so passionate about my topic on spiritual abuse. I've had enough of the spiritual abuse towards women. But I forgot to tell you in the process that I, for the month of Women's Month, am running a masterclass for all of the goddesses out there who have had enough of having their mind, their heart, their emotions manipulated by narcissistic, toxic people in authoritative positions of power. So if you are really wanting to heal, you're wanting to get your power back, you wanting to take control of your life, and you know that this is your time, your month, your life, your year, make sure that you look in the description below and follow the link and register for the free masterclass for Women's Month. I think I'm going to be running this masterclass for a while because, it's time for us as women to wake up. We have the power. The force is feminine. So I'll see you at the masterclass. Bye for now.